All right, so we're gonna be taking a look at the E25 drop jetter. This is part of the Ultimaz family. These machines are designed for doing mini, micro, and EPFU fibers for drops to the home. We're gonna be doing an in-detailed quick overlook on what you should be preparing before you head out onto the job site. We're gonna first start with the duct insert side. And for demonstration purposes, we're gonna say the cable outer diameter is a 2.2 and the microduct outer diameter is a 7 millimeter. So now starting with your duct insert, you're gonna open it up and see that every duct is labeled for the proper microduct size you're looking for. This one's a 7, we're doing a 7 millimeter microduct. Then you're gonna look at your lip seals and your O-rings. Starting with the lip seals, every bag has a min and max of the outer diameter. This one is a 1.8 to a 2.4, which would be perfect for the cable application we are doing in this demonstration. Taking that lip seal, you will insert it into the groove like so, making sure that the lips are always facing towards the microduct. And what that's going to do is ensure when this is pressurized, those lips are going to hug on the cable, preventing no air loss. Then we're going to take our O-ring, which again on the packaging is labeled for a 7 millimeter. Insert that in just like so. And for demonstration purposes, we would be picturing there would be a 7 millimeter microduct going into that slot. Then taking the top of the chamber, sealing it just like so, taking your critical round nut and locking that into place. Then you would take your cable guides. This is again labeled to a 2.5, meaning this is ranged from a 2.1 to a 2.5. Closing that in just like so, sliding into place. Taking your C-clip, using the red knob to ensure that it is locked and secure. Now we are completed the duct insert side. Now we're going to be moving on to the cable insert. As you can see, it's the same. You want to match your sizes with the opposite part, which is a 2.5. Clamping these together like so. Inserting on the other side of the machine. The nice thing with any of the Ultimaz jetting machines is you can switch from either having the cable insert side here or and vice versa. So it doesn't matter which way your cable or microduct is coming in. Then taking your C-clip, locking in just like so. And now your cable and duct inserts are secure and ready for the jetting application. Now moving on to your pressure and drive wheel. Your pressure wheel is very straightforward. What this wheel is designed to do is just apply pressure to the cable. There's a top and a bottom to this wheel. This is the bottom, the top has the X. Simply always apply to the top of the E25. Now we're going to be moving on to the drive wheel. The drive wheel has teeth, making sure that it grabs the cable, pushing the cable into the microduct. This is again rated for a 2.5, meaning that range is from a 2.1 to a 2.5, which fits the standards of our 2.2 millimeter cable. Again, similar to the pressure wheel, there's a bottom and a top. T is always at the top. Lock in just like so. And now these are the key fundamentals of what you're going to be needing before you head out onto the site. Now we're going to be moving on to the grounding part. Now that you are on the job site and you're actually ready to start jetting, take your grounding cable, insert to the side of the machine, like so, and stick this right into the ground. Once your E25 is grounded, the reason why we do this step is because when dealing with fiber and microduct, you start to get a lot of static buildup in your hands. And when handling the machine, over time, this can cause internal damaging, which applying this step will eliminate this hazard completely. Now we'll move on to the back side of the machine. This is where your Makita battery slides in and slides out just like so. You can tell if you have battery life by pushing this button here. As you can see, we have 4 cells. Slide back in. Now you have your on and your off switch on the back end. Flick that on, and this will give you your meters per minute, your total distance traveled, your newtons of push force on the cable, and the percentage that goes with that. Now we are going to be moving on to the other most important part of jetting, which is actually getting the air into the microduct. This right here is our air assist kit. How you install this is on the duct insert side of the machine. You see the blue tab here, push in just like so, allowing the teeth to grab onto it. And this will allow to see how many bars of pressure are going into the microduct. Now, with your Chicago fitting, you would plug that into your M17 compressor, and you would take the other end, just like so, pull down on the release tab, lock it in, and now you are ready to jet. If you have any questions about our E25 or any of our Plumett machines, please don't hesitate to contact us.